p.m. right now. I just got ready for bed. I'm probably not going to go to bed for like another hour or so, but I am being intentional with how I spend my evening tonight because I want to cosplay my perfect morning routine tomorrow. Why am I doing this? Well, I had a journal entry about 2 weeks ago where I wrote down all the things I don't like about my mornings and what I wish I would implement instead, and I was like, let's just do it so then I can remind myself why I should do these things because it's gonna make me feel good. So things that I don't like about my morning: I get immediately on my phone and then I'm chasing that dopamine high for the rest of the day and I just am distracted the whole day. I'm on my phone all the time. It's just not a great way for my brain to wake up. So I don't like that I immediately go on my phone. A lot of times I slack on not getting movement in the morning, whether it's yoga, running, the gym, a walk, anything, honestly. Movement makes me feel good, and if I don't want to do it, I always feel good while I'm doing it. So it's like I need to get past that hump of, oh, I don't want to, so I'm not going to, and just do it. I don't like when I wake up with no set agenda, whether I set it the night before of like, okay, I'm waking up at this time, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this is like my plan for the day, or if I wake up and I already have a to-do list in my head and I just kind of write it down then. I really work well with an agenda. I'm a to-do list kind of girl. If I can't cross it off, there's no satisfaction. So, and I know this about myself and I still choose to not do it a lot of the time, and then I feel like I'm just going throughout my day like no direction and it's a mess a lot of the time. So don't like that. And the last thing is, a lot of times I'll just get lazy and like not make the bed or not tidy up the house, and I work from home most of the time, and I know that I work better in a clean environment with ambient music in the background. I know this, so why don't I do it every day? So yeah, these are the things that I'm going to try and implement. The other two that I didn't really mention but I do want to implement are getting ready for myself, because I like I said, I do work from home, so I don't want to stay in my PJs all day or like not take a shower after my workout. Like I would like to feel put together, whatever that means for me on that day. Sometimes I won't wear makeup, sometimes I will, but I need to make sure that my hair isn't greasy and I feel gross all day, and I put dry shampoo in it and maybe it looks nice. Like if I go to the grocery store, I won't be embarrassed, kind of thing. I would really like to get maybe like 5 or 10 minutes of peace and quiet, whether that's meditation or journaling outside in the morning in our little patio, doesn't matter. Just something where my brain is not consumed by my phone and just appreciating the quietness of the morning when nobody else is up. I figured I'm just gonna force myself to do it tomorrow morning, and it's gonna remind me how good it feels even when I think that I don't want to do these things. So like I said, it's like 9 p.m. right now. My goal is to go to bed by like 10 or 10:30, and I think I have to get up at like 5:30 or 6 a.m. which is the worst part. I have been having a really hard time getting out of bed in the morning, so if I go to bed by 10 or 10:30, then I should be fine, theoretically speaking. Wish me a good night's sleep, and I will see you in the morning. morning. Officially, we did it. We woke up at like 5:56, which was really pushing it. Alarms went off for almost half an hour. And I told myself last night I was gonna run 3 miles this morning, and then I woke up and was like, no. But then I was telling Anthony that I should be running, but I'm gonna go on a walk. And saying that I should be doing something when I know that I could didn't make me feel good, so I'm gonna do it anyways. So it's like 7:15 right now, and we're gonna run 3 miles, even though I really don't want to. 1 mile in, 11:37 pace. Kind of already starting to feel like I'm glad that I did this. Pace with it. 2 miles in, feeling tired, sweaty, and hot. I'm not looking forward to the 3rd mile, but we're almost done. I finished the 3 miles, and overall, I felt pretty good. I'm glad I didn't end up walking, because that would have defeated the purpose of doing everything that I did not want to do this morning, even though I know it's good for me. So, got a 3 miles in, doing good on the half marathon training. Feeling good, but now I need some breakfast, that's for sure. Just got out of the shower and now I'm getting ready. I put a little outfit on. It's nothing fancy whatsoever. I literally am just wearing workout shorts and a tank top because I do need to get another workout in at some point today because I'm in the middle of 75 hard. But even though I'm in the middle of 75 hard and working out a couple times a day, I do feel better if I do a little bit of makeup. It just makes me feel like I'm actually put together, which is the reason why I kind of put it on my list, like, get ready for myself. But I figured we could talk about how I feel like the morning went overall. Like I said before, I hate when you do things that you know are good for you and make you feel good, end up actually feeling good. And that's exactly what this morning was. I got up around 6, Anthony got up I think at 6:45 or 6:40, and at that point I was planning to just go on a walk. I made my to-do list last night in the notes app, and I had written on there 3 miles to run it because it's in my half marathon training plan. I just really did not want to do that. So then I was like, okay, well, if I don't want to do that, like, I'll at least walk a couple miles because I like to go walking. And then Anthony was like, oh, where are you going? And so I told Anthony I was gonna go walk 2 miles, and he said, I thought you were gonna run. My man keeping me accountable. We love to see it. But in that moment, I hated it. That was when I said to him, like, yeah, I should run, but I don't want to. And I just sounded like a weenie to myself. I listened to myself say that, and I was like, that's not the move. I got over myself, and I ran, and it was good, and I'm glad that I did it. And that was kind of the point of this morning routine anyways, is that I don't really want to do half the things that I did. Like, I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. because it's hard. I don't want to clean up after I do breakfast because it's annoying to do dishes. Don't want to go on a run. But all of the things made me feel amazing, and it's crazy that I'm sitting in my work chair with my work screen pulled up, getting ready for myself already by like 8:45 in the morning. Typically I try and log on by 9, and what I'll do is I'll just roll out of bed and log on. And then everything just kind of falls into place later on. Like, I'll just make breakfast whenever I have a little break, or if I've been staring at the screen for too long. And then I just sometimes lack being productive because I didn't do anything that I did this morning. And like I said, I usually just go on my phone for a little bit too, which is also not great and doesn't set me up mentally for the day whatsoever. So I just need to implement discipline to keep it going because it did feel really good. And I kind of liked the idea of like playing a character of like, okay, like I'm going to bed and waking up knowing that I am going to be doing my dream morning routine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the only reason I feel like, one of the main reasons I feel like I was able to wake up is because I knew I was filming this video. That was the whole concept behind the video. So, hey, whatever encourages you, whatever gets you out of bed, I'm not one to judge. I had to film a YouTube video in order for me to do it, so it's kind of crazy. Well, we did everything on the list. I am all ready for the day. I'm just gonna let my hair air dry and I'm gonna log into work and start working. I would recommend this 100%. Cosplaying your ideal morning routine is just like when people say, like, when you envision your dream self, just show up as her. Like, I showed up as her today. And she's great. I like her. So I will be doing it again, and I recommend for you to try it.